Listen, here's a mystery. It's not a mystery to us, is it? As believers, we've heard this enough, right? There's coming a time, in a twinkling of an eye, the dead in Christ are going to raise, and then we're going to raise. If we're alive, we're going to raise to meet him in the air. I always thought it'd be kind of neat to live next to a cemetery, kind of keep an eye out on it. If you suddenly hear a trumpet blast and you're seeing bodies raised out of the cemetery, you go, oh, okay, run outside or something. Okay, probably wouldn't work quite that way, but here's this. This was a mystery he was sharing at that time, dealing with the resurrection. They understood resurrection, they understood it, and then he's like, here's how it's going to work. There's going to be a trumpet blast. He's going to be coming back. Dead in Christ are going to rise to meet him first. Then you are going to raise and go meet him in the air. It's going to be a glorious time. And he says it's at that time that we're going to understand that death is swallowed in victory, because death has no victory, and the sting of death will be gone, because the sting of death is all about the law, and the law has been dealt with Jesus as we walk in his righteousness, as we walk in his sacrifice, as we know the forgiveness of sins and the freedom we have as he takes the law and nails it to the cross. Praise be to God that now there is no sting, that death has no victory. It is defeated and will one day be destroyed. And he says, so stand firm, in verse 58. Don't get all caught up in all this nonsense. I want to know that my labor is not in vain. And it's so funny, because then in chapter 16, he starts going on about how to collect money in the church. Okay. Resurrection's pretty cool, powerful stuff. Oh, by the way, when you're taking collections in the church, here's how you collect the money. And then when I come, we'll take the money and we'll go bring it to him.